is this.
I can do gang signals, Hoodie.
Is that I saw you too. Is that wire there was shorting out my phone. So yes, when I look at the footage back, yes, I did have still have control of the drone, but adrenaline and panic wasn't mixing too well. So you go into this panic that you've just lost your drone, and you only just fucking bought it for Christ's sake. So all I kept doing because I had no screen and the monitor was shut off and I was just panicking. I kept pressing upwards because I know if you go upwards you're not going to hit anything. But when I watched it back and I was like 3 inches away from them pylons, I thought, well, how lucky was I?
Oh, wow.
I just missed them pylon tops. So that black
See you
coffee.
later, Hoodie.
Who's going?
Hoodie.
Oh,
Kashif Ali.
I'll see you
That's a new
soon.
one.
I'll see you soon. Yes, we were talking to Yui because he's on about he's getting well it was beer barrels and the pretty big beer barrel and he's getting them for like 30 quid full.
Like what kind of like metal beer
No,
barrels or wood beer barrels?
wooden one because he's dismantling them and making pens because
Oh yeah.
he makes fucking cracking fountain pens and
Do you guys over there have spirits in oak barrels?
I don't know because I've never been near one.
Yeah, we do.
We've got to say hello to
To Kashif Ali.
Kashif. So, you're being spied on at this very moment to make sure you're one of us. You're one of us lads here.
Thumbs down. Oh, thumbs down.
No, leave him alone. He's all right.
Thumbs up.
Do we have any haters yet? I can't see that screen.
No.
They don't come out.
We don't even talk about that now because it's
That's good.
I'm quite fed up of it. I was talking to Jason.
Hoodie. Fuck, bitch, you're loud.
I was talking to Jason today about it, and I just said, fucking hell, I feel.
Fuck! I just turned it down.
I feel so sad for him, and
Turn it right off.
here's a link to Barry's website.
Output volume.
So yeah,
How's that? Fuck! I can't hear anything now.
It's hard. When I turn mine down, it's hard to hear.
as I said, I think it's them people what actually gives me motivation. So it's keeping me alive, So I will be back.
So all they have to do to kill you is to stop aggravating you?
I think so.
What if they start liking you? Fuck, you'll be dead like that.
Well, I've offered them. I've invited them on to talk out because a funny reason. This is I don't want to really go into this because they hate me, whereas really they should hate you.
Why me?
Because you was the brains behind the whole thing.
Oh, come on.
No, Andy, he's got his volume down. We're trying to control the echo.
Yeah, sorry.
I think I bring my mic in a little bit, but
Yeah, that's
If Robert turns his volume up, everyone else can turn theirs down.
right. I took the muffler off, right? So
W.C. Field.
Is that better?
Jimmy Durante.
Jimmy Durante.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael's in as well. So yeah, I think they motivate me on whereas you were always the Addy fucking organ fucking craziness kept hunting them and like hogging.
Hunting them down.
Was you
Like a
hogging?
Nazi hunter.
Fuck Vince is loud.
I almost turned it right off. To do.
Well, if you turn like you turn the mic.
JD, we got good pallet wood here.
Well,
How does he do it?
What they're saying is if they turn their volumes down, and I obviously go down. There you are. You is because Vince was the loose cannon with the trigger finger. He got timed out by buggers. Thank you. That's true. The man used to cause fucking chaos every week.
I used to mix drugs and booze. And
that's a good combination.
And now I just have booze.
No, so that's easy. No wrong with that. But the thing is, we had some fucking good laughs.
And pain meds and alcohol is a good combo.
Oh yes.
I think out of the all, what was it? Probably about 6 of us. I think out of the 6 of us, nobody could fucking go forward and say we didn't have a good laugh because
that's true.
We were laughing every fucking week.
I always say
and I still laughing, so obviously they're not going to stop me laughing. But
no.
And it's their life anyway. They're not interfering with mine. I'm not going to interfere. But
did you see how that works?
You should get like 952 thumbs down every fucking video.
It stopped.
Oh, Rob, is that what we're going to do now on Vince's videos? Everybody's going to click thumbs down.
Well,
I wish they would.
I put out the message. And I swore that I don't do thumbs down. I got no interest whatsoever. No interest whatsoever. And yet I still get a fucking tact. So should I start fucking doing it?
Well, you just said they're keeping you alive by hating you.
Yeah.
So they actually love you.
I think it's probably right. But that's disturbing, see, for grown men to fucking fancy me.
Inca Dinka do Jimmy Durante. That's cool, Karen.
So, see? He's fucking laughing his fucking lungs out because we had a funny fucking time. We had a good thing going. But the argument was that because I banned a few people and whatever, and they all called me a bitch and whatever. But now you notice they're banning people. It's all right for them to do it now, but it wasn't for all right for me to do it then. So they're doing exactly what I did, but I got punished for it. I got fucking 2 years of fucking thumbs down. So who gives a fuck?
Just fuck
who gives a fuck. So
the problem is the people that aggravate you the most tend to be the most like you.
True, yeah, that's the same. They used to say that about women, didn't they?
Yeah.
Rob, did you say you got a desk mic? Yeah, my mic's up there.
Desk mic.
It's a power mic. It's completely separate. It's a USB. It's a USB. I had it close last week, and they fucking on about it was like echoing. I can talk like this if I wanted to. Is that
doesn't that sound nice?
Yes.
Hi there. This is Rob Newton.
God, you sound sexy. I like the sound.
Sounds like a DJ.
Yeah.
Or an MC.
Right, I'll put my mic there. Now, if it fucking echoes, tough luck.
Hello, Robert Nerd, 92 City FM, overnight.
Overnight?
Bringing the rock to you tonight.
Keeping you awake till late.
Snow Crusher's here.
Well, you do have a good face for radio.
Stay off them drugs.
Good, Vince.
Turn the power on, Robert. What power? I am turning it off. So,
Got to get another drink.
So, yeah.
Why do you drink so lot? Holy shit.
Good. Who was that? Somebody
there's Crusher.
Somebody farted and I heard him.
There's your
So
dog.
yeah, we're having mic problems, and we can't sort mic problems out at 10 o'clock at night because I'm too pissed to even think about it.
Once the drinking begins, the technical stuff goes away.
We used to get people on saying, "Oh, send me a link via email." Fucking, I can't even see the monitors. So there's no way I'm going to be sending links out. So
what are you drinking there, Tim?
This here is caffeinated water. I'm mixing caffeine, liquor, and pain meds. I'll be rolling in a minute.
That sounds great. Why is it that human beings, they're never happy just being normal? They're happiest when they're fucked right up.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, that's as close as I can put this microphone, all right?
God, I love the sound of you.
Any closer than this microphone will be actually inside me.
I wonder what you smell like.
Well, funny you should say that.
He's going to blame it on the dog now.
Yeah.
Have you got smell-o-vision?
Smell-o-vision.
Yes, hold on.
That didn't last, did it? They got rid of that. I thought it was a bad idea. I thought that would have been great.
Especially for porn.
For pig farmers.
Oh, good Lord, yes.
I really need a microphone this close.
There you go.
That's terrible. Because last week, or the week before last,
Rob,
they said,
perfect.
If you keep it like that, they can turn their volume down.
Hello. All right, but it means I can't get my thing, my stand.
Yeah, you're right, Crusher. He used it that close. Next time you're at the hospital, get them to implant the microphone in your throat.
Sure thing. Yeah.
This sounds like the cruise ship fund director.
Ski ball at 2:30.
So what was that joke? It said the people on the airplane was over the Atlantic, and the voice come on the tannoid saying, "If you look out of the right windows, you'll see number 1 and 2 engines are on fire, but don't panic." And 20 minutes later, it said, "Now if you look out of the left windows, number 3 and 4 engines are on fire, but don't panic. If you look out of the front window, you'll see a little dinghy. That's me and the crew."
Panic now.
So yeah,
That's very comforting.
no, well, you can only tell them sort of jokes on certain days, can you?
Yeah.
And never on a plane.
Yeah. or mention bomb.
Yeah, I used to know quite a few, but people don't like me laughing.
You know, it blows me away. There's some people I know, they'll know, they can spun off 100 jokes.
Yeah.
And it's the best I can do to remember 2.
Or 1.
Or 1. Yeah.
Well, as
2 little ducks, 22 of those legs, 11, key to the gate. It's number 8, bingo caller.
stop taking a piss. See, it's their fault they're too loud, but I'm getting a fucking thumbs down for being too fucking quiet.
Come on, Rob. Number 9. Number 22.
Well, wait a minute. I'm going to get the pack of cards out again, and we'll do a fucking
bingo.
We used to get more viewers when I done the cards.
What was that one called? Go no go? No, it was called. When you turn the cards, what the hell is it called?
Shit.
Are you lower, wasn't it?
The card's behind you.
Yeah,
Lower,
higher,
lower.
Higher, lower. Yeah.
Yeah, the cards is right, but no, you know, they're still there, and the thing is still there, but
And then because of delay, come on, make a damn decision, higher or lower.
Yeah. Clean up on aisle 9.
Exactly.
So, you know, we did quizzes, and we did this and we did that, and the thing is, with a quiz like now, I'm answering the question now, and YouTube is getting what I've just said. 8 minutes. 8 minutes.
Engelbert, give a tune.
So I gotta wait for an answer for 8 minutes, even though I've just said it. Alex 11. 2 fat ladies. I know them well.
And who the fuck is Big Rob?
Big Rob. Who's saying Big Rob?
Who's Big Bras?
Big
I got a
Bra.
private chat. Big Bras.
That's me.
You'll be all right. You'll be all right. You'll get used to him after about fucking 4 years. So yeah, we can all plug our guitars in for next week, and we can get Super Rascal on.
Yeah.
Super Rascal's a guitarist. There's quite a few of us in our room is friendly musicians, as well as hard-working people.
Yeah,
Vince.
yeah.
So mustn't start Vince off on hard-working people. So
Oh fuck! Please don't.
I went over to Jason's today, because the man has got so much work on, it's going to kill him. So I said I'll come over and give you a day, which I did. He's still there now. He's going to work till 12 o'clock tonight.
Jeez.
I said there's no need for it. It's gonna kill you, mate. So I give him a day. I've done a video. The video actually lasts 2 minutes for a day's work.
Yeah.
But I couldn't talk on it because I'm chop sawing, so the noise was fucking tremendous, and I just speeded it all up, made it look fucking Disney World, and
Vince, what kind of sneezing engines do you have?
Knees. No, funny enough, there was one on Facebook the other day for sale. And,
Hit miss.
Yeah, it was a really needed. You'd have to do all of it. We wanted a complete restore, but and then obviously you got to paint it black. But
was it over there in Wales?
Yeah.
What kind was it?
Oh, I don't fucking know. A fucking engine on it looks like an engine with a big flywheel on it.
You don't find that sort of stuff in UK.
No.
No, normally you don't.
No. It's all listers and stuff like that.
I was going to start making them.
They get a big buck over there.
Yeah.
I pay like $400 or $500. It's like $2,000 over there.
On one of your videos, you passed. There was an old car carcass, looked like a Model T Ford or something. A really old fucking. Yeah. Fuck me, I would have brought some money.
I just turned down. It was a 1927 Willys Whippet.
Oh,
completely redone, every nut and bolt. Yeah, $10,000.
Whoa,
crazy!
I don't
like cheap money.
Yeah. The thing is, you should say it's an investment, but you drop off, it's just going to be left in your fucking garage.
Yeah.
And then somebody else is going to get the pleasure out of it.
Yeah. I just bought a trailer today because I got sick of using the same one. Like me and my dad use the same trailer, like a flat deck trailer.
Right.
So an aluminum trailer, brand new aluminum trailer, like 8 foot wide by 12 foot long. It's like $3,500, $3,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah. Aluminum. Yep.
Yeah, aluminum.
Yeah. Our version of that engine is as Yui says, is a Lister.
Yeah, listers. Exactly.
Which is another great engine,
Petters and listers.
They always had the Lister in the fishing boats. In the small fishing boats, we had a Lister, little putting thing, putt all day, wasn't it?
The problem with those ones is they're all throttle governed, so it's consistent. Tuk, 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 tuk.
Yeah.
But over here we had hit and miss before we had throttlers.
Because it wouldn't run without a flywheel, would it?
Got to have that weight.
Yeah, you need to weight.
That keeps it going.
Inertia.
Stored energy, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Stoke Crusher said a sled trailer.
Sled trailer crusher, yeah, exactly. Where do you see that?
Yeah, I don't see it.
See, because it haven't come up yet.
Oh, okay.
Give it a minute.
On the messages.
Give it a minute.
I was going to say, where are the messages?
Right, if you wanna know who won next week's fucking derby,
there it is.
Who won the lottery?
I can tell
numbers?
you. I can tell you before it even comes on, like so.
Exactly.
Weird as it is.
Crusher.
Very weird as it is. So, yes, we got some.
You want me to go in another room?
Andy didn't last very long, did he?
Are you leaving right away? Because I'll go make a drink.
No,
Go make a drink, Vince.
the thing is, it's very it's early morning for Andy, very early morning. So
It's about 7 a.m., isn't it?
yeah, if not earlier, yeah. So he gets up, has to wander around, puts his sunglasses on, and then goes flying. You know, because he lives where you can do that every day.
Beautiful.
Wow. Yeah, it's too windy here today to do that.
I thought about it. It's pretty windy here, but we did. Me and little Alan did a video a couple of days ago, but we haven't put it.
Yeah, I saw the one where he was. You were teaching him out.
Yeah, well, there's another one, and it's down the pub, by the pub,
Right.
but it was like a gale force 7,
Oh wow.
and the drones was, I don't give it. I was just flying around him, taking a piss out of him, but the drones was really struggling, and I'd never.
I would think they would with all the a wind like that.
I've never known my batteries to get so hot. They was warm when I brought it back, but it was a good laugh. It'll be up on the channel soon. I don't know.
Okay.
I tried to keep the weekends for drone videos because I know there's a lot of my friends.
What the hell is Vince doing? Making ice?
There's a lot of my friends out here don't particularly like drone flying, so I tried to keep that for the weekends and then keep work for the weeks.
Right.
But I haven't been doing much work lately, so I think the last one was the boat trailer. Maybe I did
the kayak. Wasn't it?
Yeah, I did a boat trailer, and I think I'd done pouring brass then. But you know, they're old videos. They're all scheduled. I schedule my videos because I got about 30 of them lined up.
Oh, okay.
So because I can do 3 videos a day without a problem. I go from work over to Jason's, do another video, come home, do a van chat while I'm coming home because I got something on my mind. Right. Go drone flying in the night or day, and I got a drone bloody video as well.
Yeah.
So I'm spending like 10 hours a day editing.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it does take a lot of time, I've noticed, to try to edit. I just try to shoot with my phone and just start and stop because the editing is just very, very time consuming.
It is the best way to do it. Aim it.
That's what Robert loves. So.
Yeah, I do like my editing, and I do like the special effects.
Yeah, I like your special effects. They're good.
I have been messing about with a thing called Animator Character Adobe, and whereas you can make your cartoon. It's weird how it works because your camera takes a picture of your face and your facial expressions, and it computes it into their language, and the puppet actually talks exactly the same as you. His mouth is going exactly the same as yours. It was very strange.
That'll be pretty interesting.
That's deep fakes.
Yeah, talking to Huey, that I did a brass. It would make a nice pen if you could hollow it out into a pen, wouldn't it? A brass pen. Because Huey makes them fountain type pens, you know.
Did you pour a brass into a billet and then would you turn it on your lathe to make a pen?
Yeah, I did it because I needed a brass bar to turn into a bush.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, turn me into a bush. And then, it worked well. And my lathe is still running sweet as a coconut, but hope it lasts.
It's nice when you can have a machine to make a part to repair itself.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I needed a lathe to make the part for the lathe, so it was quite a fun video to make because it was hard. But there's always a way around it by just sticking a socket on the end of a drill and turning the drive with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good
trying to time all that.
Yeah.
I had the same problems when I was trying to make parts for my lathe. It's like I could make the part if the lathe was working.
Yeah, but you need 3 hands.
Yeah. You need 2 lathes.
Jason said, you could have come over and you could have used mine, but mine's broke.
I thought this was broke too.
It is.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
I don't think it's ever worked. He bought it, never worked.
I told him to sell it as it is because he still get the money what he paid.
Yeah.
And then buy the slightly up a couple of notches type one, you know.
What did I send him? I don't know if I sent him half nuts or gears or what I sent him. I'm not too sure.
Oh yeah.
He probably didn't put them in yet.
Well, I made him a tapered cog, which was quite hard to do. But I done that for him, and that works fine. He's got his drives going now, but yeah.
It's a lot of pissing around.
Well, the thing is, the older they are, obviously you're going to be working on them for the rest of your life.
Forever, yeah.
Yeah, because it's something that's going to break down. I've done my half nuts. I must have done them 3 times because I've had it over 40 years. So.
Oh wow.
And going back 30 years, I was on it nearly every day. You know, I was actually earning a couple of quid out of it. But
what's the name of that lady? Is Colford or what is it?
Colford, yeah.
Colford.
Mine's a Boxford.
Yeah. Boxford.
I got a little grizzly.
Oh, you got a grizzly?
Yeah.
What size?
It's the mini lathe. It's a 7x14. But I don't do very big stuff.
But small parts, that's plenty.
Yes. Little bushes.
John Shahana Annie. He's got a
1228.
He's got a good lathe. John Shahana gang.
Who?
John Shahana gangs.
Oh, him, yeah.
He's got a bloody good lathe, and it was quite fun to watch him getting it off the back of a fucking trailer. But
very heavy.
He said you can always. I can tell Jason to drop his at. I reckon you'd probably have it off him for a fucking £100, you know. It's
probably would.
Because I tell you why, he's just about to buy a CNC.
Oh wow.
So he's gonna beat me into that, but you know.
I don't think I'm ever going to cross that.
Oh, I'd buy one tomorrow, but you can get the size you want, can you? For the money you got.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be a small thing, but Jason's I think is 4 by something.
Right.
It's a fair size, 4 foot wide, I think. So you can get
that's a decent size.
Yeah, you can get an 8-foot sheet into it and just keep pushing the 8-foot sheet down.
Wow.
He's on about doing something that he on about cutting things out or something, but obviously cutting. It's a plasma one. It's not a
Yeah.
It's not a what you got XY.
The cheapest I could find was a Langmuir system that it cut a 2x2, but you had to supply the plasma and the computer, and it was $1,600.
Whoa.
John
that was the cheapest.
John said you gotta have the work for the CNC. I reckon
you do.
I could run a CNC all day long. And earn off it.
Yeah, you don't have to learn code anymore.
No.
Oh, you don't?
No, they made that life a lot easier.
Well, I guess that would be.
You can nigh on draw it now and tell it to cut it, you know. So. I'll talk to him. I will talk to him tomorrow. Because it's just stuck in a corner doing squat. You know, it's an oldie, but it works. It's I think is it a 4-foot bed on it, something like that. It's not. Both of us could pick it up. Put it that way. One either end, we could lift it. And
they used to teach it in engineering, G code.
G code, yeah.
No need to learn that anymore.
That's good.
Well, I did learn all that. I did learn it all years and years ago, but on the pretense, but not to be.
There was a time you needed to have it. They didn't have the like a website editor.
Right.
They used to have you had to write all the code in Notepad or WordPad. And then they had what you see when you get editors, really big editors. No, it's so simple.
It's the same as now, isn't it? Aiming your phone at something and taking a picture.
Yeah.
That's pretty easy.
It can turn it into computerized language, and that's all it takes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's different when you're doing highs and lows as well. Plasma's just going to be a straight cut in it, just straight through it.
Yep.
Ideal for the Welsh Dragon, etc. But
Yeah.
you know,
They had to do that. You're not going to expand your market of sales if you keep it so you have to go to school for 3 years.
Yeah. That'd be a very small market. Everybody's got to go to school that much to use it.
Now China sends them over by the shitloads.
Wow.
Yeah, talking to John, I got a bucket full of cogs here, John. I don't know. Of my old lathe was a ton, and I give it to Robert. We had it over in Robert's shed for a while, but it was just too big, so we sold it to some farmer wanted it, so and he come and got it in a little sheep trailer, and we took the legs off it and slid it into which was a hard bit of work, I'm telling you, but and away he went with the trailer dragging.
Those grizzlies, Tim. Those are nice little lathes.
I like it. I was really impressed with it.
Yeah. I got a 1948 Atlas.
A 1948.
Atlas is nice.
And I'm forever fixing stuff, straightening things, adjusting. It's just it's a pain in the ass.
One out of song as well, wasn't it? A 1948. 1948, didn't it? Wasn't a car was his ex-wife or something? What was that all about?
The car was his ex-wife.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never heard that one.
Yeah, that was the theme song to it, a 1948 Porter. That's my mother, dear. Yeah, it was his mother, maybe. She drives me through everything I do, and I'm so glad she's here. Yeah, you'll have to type that one in, won't you?
I'm gonna have to. Can you tell me the first couple of words?
It was a series, a 1948 Porter.
Porter. 1948 Porter.
That's my mother, dear. My mother, the car. Snow Crusher says there's always.
He typed it in already. See, that was fast.
There's always somebody who knows better. So, and I love it that people actually help me when I get tongue twisted and they think, oh yeah, I've got a fucking clue what he's talking about. But there's always somebody out there with usually Huey. Funny enough, Huey usually dives on it.
Huey's wife is apparently smarter than he is.
Never.
Yeah, he says so.
Good.
She must be watching.
Must be.
All right, yeah, I'm reading now. My wife is fully qualified.
His lathe is metric. I need to get the 63 code to convert it. Oh my god.
My mother, the car.
The one thing I don't do on my lathe is cut threads. I just get a tap and dial and just power tap. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I think the video what made me quite popular was when my sleeve went by the chuck of the lathe, and I had that much flack. Argument after argument. That could have ripped your arm off. I said, are you fucking kidding me? I said, the last lathe I was on was fucking nearly 40 foot fucking long.
Yeah.
I can stop this fucking thing with one hand. I can stop the chuck with one hand, and this thing's going to rip my arm off, throw me up against the wall. Oh, you could have died. Oh, you would have your eye out. I thought, for fuck's sake.
There's so much slip in that belt. It would just start spinning.
That's right.
That are the plastic gears.
Yeah.
They turn into an automatic fucking engineer. Was never seen a lathe in their fucking life.
Never seen.
Oh yeah, you were lucky there. That's why I usually do the gas bottles the way I do them. I either set fire, and try to get a reaction.
You put the plasma tip in it and go turn the plasma machine on.
Because people think this is going to blow up, whereas it's an impossibility.
It's not gonna blow up.
It's an impossibility. If there's an air hole in it,
right,
it goes for the weakest link, don't it?
Yes.
The weakest link is that
water,
hole in the end.
electricity, and gas always go the weakest link.
JD says power tapping is a terrible cheat. I'll tell you what I do, JD, is I leave enough slip in the chuck so that if anything binds, it slips
It
in
just slipped.
Yeah.
I did buy the automatic power tapper, but
Oh, you did.
yeah, it goes so far. As soon as it feels a taut, it changes gear and reverses back out. It's a weird thing, but
Oh. That's
I bought
easy. I
it.
used to run a Crydan machine.
It was quite a lot of money in its day, but no use to me now. I'll never use it. I don't know. I'm gonna go on the other page a minute and see if I can type in my mother the car, because
I stopped at a place to look at what did I pick up? I had to buy some inserts, some tool cutting inserts, and they had an iron worker there, 45 ton.
oh
Not
yeah,
bad
yeah.
price. Not bad price. $7,000. Yeah, not bad.
Wow.
Yeah. But you gotta have work for it.
Yeah.
Or you have to have enough money in your pocket just to say, well, I just want to do it, and then that's it.
That's it.
But let's face it, so people could buy a snowmobile, ATV, a bicycle, bike, all sorts of things, campers, and these are all for the things that make them happy.
Right.
So it's not like they have to have work for it. It's no big deal.
Yeah, it's just something, a toy.
Yeah, that's right. He's watching a movie.
Oh,
No, I'm watching that my mother the car. Right, here it is, right there. No, the thing is, I'm going to get demonetized now without a doubt, but I got to do 10 seconds, all right?
Yeah.
That's right at 7:20. Yeah, I guess that's fucked you up, JD.
There we can hear it.
Right, no, you got
10 seconds.
You're going to have to go looking for it. It's called My Mother the Car.
My mother's
I'm
the
surprised
car.
because it's not English. It's definitely American, but I can't play it because it'll get demonetized, like playing 2.5 seconds of David Bowie the other week.
UK Super Rascal made a video with us three in it. That sounds bad.
Oh, boy.
I made a video
Take
with you. I'm very surprised that UK hasn't got more subscribers than what he got. What's going on here today?
Me too.
So yeah, I'm very surprised he haven't got more subscribers than he actually got, because it's fair dues. The man does it all. You know, he's out there.
I was wondering how Rob is getting these comments. You see that comment on the bottom left? It says hoodie, fuck this is loud. It says something.
Yes.
Hoodie.
Rob's still got that up.
He's got the comment highlighted on the right. There it is.
Yeah.
What's going on here today?
What's going on here today? What do you think is going on here?
Not a lot actually, because it's gone 10 o'clock. But I was hanging on because people was laughing and we was enjoying ourselves. Because Yui went 20 minutes ago and he come straight back.
Yeah, he did.
because we all started acting like fucking nutcases. But and that's what it's all about. I think if we can bring it back to some sort of fun night and make people eat me a bit more. But that's the way it goes. I got big enough shoulders for that, haven't I? I don't mind people eating me. It takes the pressure off somebody else somewhere down the line, because obviously they got others they can eat as well.
Yeah.
So if they just eat me, it's all right. So
Tell
them I'll take it on the chin for the lads.
Spread the love and the hate, whatever.
That's right. Spread the love and the
hate.
Yeah. I'll take the pills, the red and the fucking blue one.
There you go.
Oh, Jay's from the States here, I think.
Yeah, I'm surprised Jason didn't pop on, but obviously he's working his little lung out.
Yeah, actually, I messaged him and I told him to come on.
No, he was in work. He wants to finish whatever he was doing, and because I think it's got to be galvanized. The lorry's coming for it, and it's got to be all done ready for the galvanizer.
Oh wow,
he's working too much.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, that My Mother the Car is American sitcom, so I'm surprised you haven't heard of it. It's old.
I haven't heard of that.
It's as old as Bewitched. I don't remember Bewitched.
Yeah, I remember Bewitched.
Yeah.
That was quite good. It's as old as that.
I've heard of this Mother of the Car, but I've never watched it.
What about that one with the talking horse? Ned.
Oh, Mr. Ed.
Before my time.
Mr. Ed.
Mr. Ed's before your time?
I'm not that old. Jesus Christ.
You know, Vince is
Vince, you're pushing 60, aren't you?
Vince is trying to make out he's back in his teens.
Yeah, how about it?
Yeah, really.
How about Car 54? Where are you? Was that before your time?
It's all before my time.
It's all before your time.
He probably
You're
remembers.
a Happy Days kind of guy. Hey.
Pretty well, yeah. Pretty well.
He probably remembers Muffin the Mule.
No, Muffin the Mule.
Yeah. It was a
That was a
puppet.
barnyard special.
It was a puppet. It was a puppet thing, but
When it was, he said, UK says 1955, first episode. Fuck, I wasn't born till
That's
68.
before my time.
I was 2 years old, eh?
2 years old. Yeah, I guess, yeah. 55.
Yeah.
My mother, the car in Wales. Snow
But
Crusher.
I don't think we had a telly then. We didn't have a telly till I was about 7, I think.
God, I remember television. You had to get up and turn it on, turn it off.
Yes.
None of this remote.
And we had one car in the street. One car out of all the street. Yeah, it wasn't ours. It was next door's. But he used to let us. He used to in the back and take us to school in it. So
We had party telephone lines. You might have 2 or 3 people that shared a telephone line.
We had those.
Yeah. 5 numbers. That's all you had to dial.
It's crazy.
yeah.
Separate rings. Oh,
Yeah.
missing such and such. It's always on the fucking phone listening. Oh, she didn't click yet. We're waiting for her to click.
That's right.
You just never know, do you? It's that thing. Jason went to the Volkswagen thing was
Huey, what's illegal now? Muffin the Mule?
Mules or muffins?
over the engine.
Peter must have got a hold of that.
There was all sorts of bands there, and
there?
what was it called with all the scooters? Quadphilia or what was that? What was that called? Quadphilia. Some of them was there. He said
Fantastic Plastic Machine.
He said different bands every day. So Toya Wilcox.
Sounds like he had a good time.
And yeah, he had a good time.
I don't know. He doesn't talk to me anymore. Fuck him.
We've lost eye with the entry for Pat. Hello, Lionel. You're too late, mate. We're just about to shut down.
Rock with the caveman.
Yeah.
Tommy
Hey,
Steele.
Lionel.
Oh, there's Lyle. Holy cow.
There's Lyle.
I used to like Tommy Steele. He was a good all-rounder, wasn't he? Do you remember Tommy Steele?
No, I remember the 2 Ronnies.
Oh,
No,
Tommy.
Tommy Steele was a singer back in the 60s. He was a bloody good singer, but he done quite a few films.
Why would you need slang for eating pussy, Huey? Why would you just say eating pussy?
We used to have a company here that was called Muff Diving, and it had a circle with like rope around it and a picture of a diver.
Yeah.
The Little White Bull. That was Tommy Steele.
And it was the guy's last name was Muff.
I saw a picture the other day. This guy's tow truck company. What was it called? Camel Towing. Yeah, and it had some smart little, thing
character.
Yeah, I can't remember. Camel Towing.
For 6 months is better than half.
Something like we'll slide you out of the tightest jam or something like that.
Yeah.
Tumbelina. Nice topic to walk into. It was actually
you missed the best.
It was actually it was actually puppets, but they've lowered the rumors they always do into some sort of filth talk.
Yeah.
We was talking about puppets, and the one puppet was called Muffin the Mule, and
somebody said that was illegal now.
see, you see what we're up to, yeah.
A whole different language. Little white bull. I don't know. Muffin. Slang for eating.
Yeah, muffin.
What?
Muffin, yeah.
What's this other word?
The thing is, I mean, it's the Americans that turn
Oh, it's the Americans.
every
no-
one
no one
word,
else.
every one word, Americans gotta make it into 3 words.
What are you
So you
talking
can't-
about?
What country you're from?
Any word we use, Americans gotta give it 3 meanings. You know what I mean?
3 meanings.
If you want to hear proper English, you listen to Canadians talk English. The English you talk, nobody. It's a good thing I've known you for a few years because in the beginning, I didn't have a fucking clue what you were talking about.
When?
Exactly. Like right at the start, I had no idea. I had to watch Coronation Street for a few months before I figured out what was going on.
Well, I agree with that because I some of my comments is they don't understand me and they put it on whatever they call it, subtitle. And I done it once. Karen did mention it, and I did it once on one of my videos, and it was twice as funny. Yeah, because whatever I was saying, the subtitles wasn't picking it up. So it was quite. You have to try it. You have to try it.
I'm gonna have to try that. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of people got to watch my video 4 times. That's probably why I got so many subscribers.
Well,
They gotta
you're talking about having three words for every word. You guys in Wales there's a whole complete different language.
Oh yeah, but we don't like them.
Yeah.
So the Welsh don't speak the Queen's English.
If you go in up West Wales and walk into somewhere and talk English, they'll utterly ignore you.
Oh wow!
Is that right?
You've got to talk Welsh, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You won't get no Welsh from me, but I say about 4 sentences, and that's enough, you know.
Yeah.
But you can, if you went into those pubs, you could speak whatever terminology they're using.
No,
No, you
I just do the Welsh national anthem and hope I get by with it.
Is that the one where you fumble for your wallet when it's your time to pay for the round, or what?
Go to the counter and say, oh, I henan brahad I mi kamravi, and he's just gonna look at me as if I'm a right nutty because I'm singing Harry Seacom songs.
Here in the States, the different regions you live in, they have different slang and different brogues.
Yeah.
They say it's the hardest language in the world to learn. You can learn Japanese before you can learn Welsh.
Yeah, they say that about English too. It's difficult.
Yep, I've heard that.
Well, Tim, so if I'm listening to your to the way you're like South Carolina, maybe, or
I'm North Carolina.
North Carolina, okay.
Yeah. And then we have an area here called Down East, and they mumble a lot of their words, and they have a lot of slang.
Okay.
Yeah, see?
Sometimes people get lazy. They just don't even want to say their words anymore. Kim says the same thing about me. Like, why are you mumbling? Like, I was actually trying to talk very clearly, but it's all mumbling.
Right.
So you just get lazy in your speech, I think, after a while.
Yeah. And they have the South is real good for making up their own words.
Yes.
More so, I think, than anywhere in the States. The South has a lot of terminology. If you're not from that area or known, you don't know. It's not that it's foreign. It's just that it's slang.
Yeah.
It's weird that you only got to go a couple of miles up the road here, and the accent completely utterly changes completely. Just a couple of miles.
Well, that's for sure. You know, over there in the British Isles or whatever, the British Isles. You know, you could go 10 miles down the road. It's completely different again, right? So.
Yeah.
We have to go different states here to see a difference like that. You have to travel a right good ways.
Yeah, they got to go a couple miles, and it's different. It's weird.
We try not to say boil. All right, boil. We try not to say that every sentence. How's it going, boil?
JD said the South learns English in the pub after closing time.
Well, that used to be the thing, wasn't it? The pubs you always used to drink after hours.
Oh yeah.
The
There
doors
was
were
always
shut.
a party after hours.
Yes, used to love them,
Yes, that was the best party.
Shut the doors. Get rid of the riffraff. YouTube, blah, blah. I can't click on that.
What's
won't let me-
Lionel saying? It's about Americans.
I don't know. I'll have to look at this. Whoops, sorry about that. Noise.
Hello, boyo. There you are, look. Hoodie from Liverpool is a boyo as well, you know.
Woody's
Hello,
back.
boyos.
Oil.
Boyo. Boy, he's a boyo. Boyo, come Andy, want go home. That's a bit of a Indian thrown into it. What
What
Canadians?
Canadians know about Americans? Lionel.
Well, it's funny you should say that because I haven't been called Tom Jones for fucking months.
Yeah,
So,
we hadn't heard that tonight.
No, they've left me alone on the Tom Jones scenario.
Yeah.
So I'm quite because I think because I don't particularly like Tom Jones. That's all it was.
Karen, I think, is quoting some of Freddie from Queen. Deo, Deo.
I mean, Tom Jones was he was Welsh until he was about 21, and then as soon as he started getting his money, he was gone. He was gone out of Wales faster than a whippet. So
Faster than a whippet.
and he tries not to come. He tries not to come back. And you know, he left his mother here. He left his mother here in the same house. And he used to come when he used to visit her. He used to park his Rolls Royce dead in the middle of the road, so you had to go around it.
I'm surprised somebody didn't smack it.
And a telephone box from up the corner of the street. He bought that and had it shipped over to America. A telephone box. Remember? Do you know how red telephone box is?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, he got his out his back wherever he's living. Was his mother a car?
Karen.
No, it was a boyo. It
Boyo.
was a boyo, man. Deo, Al Johnson. Oh, I love Al Johnson. I think Al Johnson was the best entertainer in the world, without a doubt. Because they did have microphones in them days. That's the thing. You get up in front of an audience that big and you got to power out your lungs.
Yeah.
I think Tim could do it quite easy with his fucking voice. So, Big Brass shot off, did he?
Yeah, where'd Big Brows go?
No, he disappeared like that. That's how he goes.
Didn't even say excuse me.
No. I'm going to call it a day anyway now because it is 10:30. We only usually do 2 hours.
Yeah.
Thank you,
about
Tim.
2.5 hours.
Yeah, thank
About
you
1
for
o'clock.
We'll give you a week to get on your settings and
Yep, I got to make a note of that to go get a headset with a microphone so that we don't have this issue again since we're back doing Thursday nights.
or you get one of these.
There's Big Bros.
Sorry, I needed to piss.
You can get a USB mic. But
Okay.
you can guarantee by next week if I move my mic stand around this side of the, I'll be too loud.
Okay.
But because the speakers usually pick this mic up quite easy,
Right.
so you do get a lot of feedback on it. But tonight not.
Right.
So
Well,
who we got in the room here? We got Uddy, Huey, JD, Karen, Lionel, Robert Nurden, Snow Crusher, and UK Super Rascal. So I don't know if you're subscribed to everybody. If you're not subscribed to everybody, I'd suggest you just click on their name.
everybody sub everybody.
Yeah, if you click on there's a couple of dots by the side of the name. If you click on it takes you to their room. You can then shoot off into their room and give them a quick sub.
Yep.
Okay, that's all I can say about subbing because
Well, I'll leave you all with a little slang. My lord, honey, I be a mama tonight.
So, can you please send
That's
me?
slang from here.
Can you send me over some whatever you're drinking? Because obviously
I
cider's not.
sure can. My wife buys this stuff. This is very expensive.
Oh, Knob Creek, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, cider's not strong enough.
Apparently not.
The tide was so high tonight, the hogfish were in the collar patch, had to take the mater sticks and beat the hogfish out the mater patch. That's some more slang.
I think
It
that's when
takes
the
a while to work it all out.
I think that's when the landlord picks you up by the scruff of the neck and throws you out, like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you've had
That's
enough
the way
there.
they talk around here.
Never. Oh, I couldn't put up with that. Boyo is bad enough.
Yeah.
Are you this fella selling the dog, Boyo? Is that coat your jacket as well?
Yeah. There's, I think on YouTube, there is some down east North Carolina brogue videos where the people talk like that. It's a hoot.
Hook. It's a sea urchin. So yeah, maybe we picked up a few
Karen likes Mater Patch.
the what? Tomato patch kids. We slang matter. We dare say we picked up a few friends tonight, and I don't think we lost any.
No. I
'Cause we
can't
did
see
have-
the likes and the hates, but hopefully we don't have any hates tonight.
No, hopefully.
No, we haven't had no slanging. Addy, what was his name? Addy Organs is
Harry Organs.
he must be on holiday or something, you know.
Yeah.
You get him come on with false names. So as soon as somebody comes on and you don't know, somebody goes and checks them out
Yeah.
to see if they're legit. All right,
Or they cut them off for 3 minutes.
No, you can't do that on you. All I can do is literally ban you. I think.
I don't know what we can do on here. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see spanners by everybody's name. So I
think
don't
on
know.
the YouTube side of it,
Yeah,
I think you can still use your spanners on them.
right.
Let me go over and have a look.
Oh, yeah. I guess Rob can. I don't know. Okay.
Let me go over onto YouTube
Oh, yeah. See, I can.
and
On the YouTube side, yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the YouTube. We still got the spanners over there.
yeah,
Yeah.
try and I know. Me and I'm going to say goodnight. I'm going to ban Karen.
You gonna ban Karen?
No, will I?
Ban Karen.
Put in timeout. No, we'll just see if that works. Karen, can you still do a message?
Yeah,
welcome.
she just deleted one.
Welcome
You
to
deleted
live
her.
chat.
Rob, did you delete Karen's message?
Oh, is that what I did? I
Yeah,
thought
you timed her out for 3 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. 300
Yeah,
seconds.
I
Come on,
want to.
Rob.
I just want to see. I just want to see if you still got the power in that room that works in this room. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Karen's gonna
So-
be ill at you.
See if Karen comes back on now and says something,
Yeah, she'll be back.
because she knows I was just about to shut off, so she's not going to be. No, I'm not a rotter. She knows damn well I'm not. But I'm. Who else could I test it on? Come on.
She's in the penalty box, is what Snow Crusher said.
I'm surprised Vince haven't got on and did it to everybody. But the thing is, no, you're not supposed. You couldn't do it to Karen because Karen got a spanner.
Oh, well, you did it.
Somehow, well, yeah, because he's the lead.
Right.
Ringleader.
Yeah, he's the
Ah.
ringleader.
So I got superpower then.
Quick ban Vince.
Superpower.
Hoodie wants to ban Vince.
I don't know if I can ban myself. What happened there?
No, I don't
Yeah,
understand
I can
how
ban
that works.
myself.
Yeah, well, she'll be back in a few seconds.
Oh yeah, she would have Facebooked me. Nope,
Yeah.
I can. It says on Facebook. Nope, I can message. So she knows she is part of the show without a doubt about it.
Oh, yes, Karen's most definitely part of the show.
So She's saying she's still messaging, but it's not coming up on your
It's
account.
not coming up on YouTube.
No.
So, and she sent me a picture with you've been placed in timeout by the owner of this video or moderator. Edit and try again. Ah.
Yeah.
Quick ban Vince. Quick ban Vince. I don't think I can ban Vince if he's actually on a live stream, maybe.
I think Rob could.
Yeah, there's a big delay on YouTube.
How do you? Yeah. Well, he can remove me from here.
I can remove you. I can take your face out. Yeah.
Yeah,
I can take your face off. But and it was just a practice. It's not. Oh, I got phones dinging.
So you can get 3 on here, and
Yeah,
what
the
was the maximum
StreamYard is pretty fast, but the YouTube, I go over there, it's delayed.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I got something like 8 minutes delayed on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
But
Oh, yeah, same here. That's weird.
it's good. It worked out all right, didn't it?
Vince got banned.
Vince don't write messages anyway, do you? Vince?
No,
I hate them.
he wants to talk on his phone and on the channel.
Oh, he does. He's the right woman. He's
The only way
He's the right woman. He's multitasking.
Yeah.
The only way I can talk to the people in the room is by having my phone and talking to them. Because I wish you could do it here. It'd be cool.
Yeah.
You have to have 2 friggin' things going, 2 windows going.
Yeah.
Well, I was talking to myself the other day.
Man chuggers.
Because I got 8 minutes delay on you, I can actually talk in this monitor and wait 8 minutes.
And wait seconds to see it.
Yeah, I talk to
Then answer
myself.
yourself and back and forth.
I can go on for hours.
Yeah, there you go.
Hours and hours.
Are we back
Where is
on
he?
our?
JD says, "Where's Karen?" Well, Robert threw her out of the room.
Yeah, Rob threw her out of the room. I asked her to come back.
Oh, she'll be back now. She's on Facebook.
Okay.
So,
I hadn't been over on Facebook to look.
how long is 300 minutes?
300 seconds or
300
is
seconds. 5
How long?
minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
it 5?
Yeah.
I'll wait before I shut off.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check. I thought I subbed everybody on here, but I'm gonna double check, make sure I do.
I just didn't know who else to try it on. You know, I didn't know who was live, who was on.
Whoops, excuse me.
Well, shit.
That was Rob.
I don't do that French.
You can't blame me for everything.
Oh, it's a dog then, sorry.
You're the one having microphone problems. So yes, come on. I've surely it's
Come on, Karen.
I
What's
was.
that weather? I think Lyle's drunk.
Karen's back.
Is she back?
Yeah,
Ah,
Karen.
there you are. Right. I won't show you what she's. I won't show you what she said on YouTube.
Okay. There, JD said she's back. JD, what'd you ever do about your wood casting? Did you ever find a chemical or a resin?
Yeah, Yui was helping him last I heard of it. As I said, we used to use just thinned out thinners, thinned out varnish.
Rob did time me out. Yeah.
You are?
He timed me out.
What are you doing? Time me out.
You time me out. I can't time you out. How are we gonna do
Yeah, we can't time you out, Rob.
I don't know. It's strange. I'll block Karen now. So everybody on who got a spanner can block people with spanners. Is that what they're saying? Yeah, or just me?
You can block them, but you can't time them out.
It's just
I
me.
can block. I don't know. Pick someone.
No, Hoodie, don't block Karen.
Hold on, I'll block Karen.
No,
What
right.
was your
Listen.
message?
Listen, I gotta go because I gotta be up.
Well, did you find her? Did she come back?
She's back.
Oh, she's
Yeah,
back. Okay.
Kaz back. That's what she says. Stop doing it. Now, listen, as I've always said in my lifetime, if you want me to leave this on, it'll go on for another 3 hours. And it'll shut off automatic if you boys want to shut off. So all I got to do is shut my monitors off, and this thing is still running. So, you're welcome to take over the channel if you want to take over.
I'm not. It's close to our supper time, so I'll be getting off
Right.
here.
Yeah,
Having
me too.
supper.
Right. Okay, then. But you're always welcome to that. Because, I could...
Karen's scared of us.
I thought it was good of Karen to let me test that on her.
So next week, Tim, you're going to have like a
Yeah, I'm
mic
gonna have a
or something.
microphone set up next week. Hopefully, we won't have this echo and won't be so loud.
Yeah, you look like Beyonce next week. We went on a little wraparound,
Wrap around. That's a different thing. Oh, reach around.
Karen, why are you going to stand in the corner and cook dinner?
That's a reach around. I got no TV license.
No TV license.
Yeah, I don't have a TV license either.
Me neither.
I look like Tom Jones and that's...
I just got my masturbation papers.
Snow Crusher. Rob, you look like Tom Jones with that mic.
Oh, yeah.
Snow Crusher guy.
Well, I can sing you out if you want.
JD said it's just the damn Canadians that are loud.
It's just yeah.
You like it. You don't like him 1 minute, but I was watching him on that Voice, and he's quite a likable man on there. But I've seen him off camera, and he's quite an arrogant, ignorant fucker. You know what I mean? There is quite a few film stars and singers what forgets who put him there in the first place, and they talk to people like fucking shit. How's that for a Tom Jones bit?
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Right,
Why I boiling it like...
Hey,
There you go.
Right, I gotta go.
karaoke night.
Good night,
All right.
everybody.
Good night, you guys.
Yep, had a good time. All right, good night.
Pose to the camera.
Ah.